Live Happy Be Healthy Week leading up to prom. So we had a table set out during lunches, and we had announcements that showed videos of what happens when you use drugs or alternatives. And we had the drug vision goggles the last day. We gave away free things, which was fun. We do social norming campaigns around the school just to show that we are the majority who are consuming this alcohol. And we had an after-prom shindig at Bridget Collins building where anyone who wanted to come could just come hang out after prom as an alternative to stay safe. And we also hosted a flash mob not too long ago, which was super fun, and we learned to dance, and we had music with it. The leadership class came with us to just promote healthy choices. It was awesome.
Where did you do the flash mob at?
In our common sense night.
So, as far as creating a change in our community goes in Bellingham, we've done lots of things. So, we went down to Olympia for Prevention Policy Day, where we met with Representatives Overstreet and Buys and Senator Erickson, and we talked with them about kind of the stuff we've been doing recently and some new laws too, with the marijuana laws for Washington and some alcohol bills, and just kind of let them know what we think and hear what they have to say as well, and kind of represent youth from Whatcom County. And we also participated in Kickbacks Day, where we went around to different parks in Bellingham, along with some other schools, and we picked up cigarette butts just to kind of show our community that we care about A, the health of our community, and B, just kind of the litter and of cigarette butts. And we also participated in the Let's Draw the Line Between Youth and Alcohol can survey, which you'll hear more about later. But we went to different stores in Bellingham, and we had a survey where we looked at their alcohol placement and tobacco placement, as well as advertisements and signs, and just kind of where they are in relation to candy, or how public the place is, family friendly, and stuff like that. And then something that we have been doing all year is being part of the Whatcom Youth Council, where we meet with other prevention teams in Bellingham and kind of talk about what each other's doing and how we can help each other out and give each other ideas. And that's been fun too.
Some knowledge gained during the alcohol use in the U.S. It's estimated 1,700 underage youth die each year from excessive alcohol use. Almost 200,000 ER visits by underage youth, and 366 average number of alcohol ads seen by youth on TV, one or more a day. This is an example of hard liquor being sold in gas stations. And this is an example of toys or candy being sold by alcohol.
It's a little preview.
Yeah.
Good.
So another activity we did after school with different groups is we went around to Bellingham, like different stores and alcohol places, and we investigated like how kid-friendly the places were. So we measured stuff like how close were alcohol drinks in comparison to kids' candy, or how much advertising was used, you know, did they glorify and put like a bunch of ad space outdoors, indoors, you know, how much advertising was there for discounts and stuff like that. And one of the key things we measured was how like close were the alcohol and tobacco products close to the bottom shelves, so the kids would have complete eye level with it. And these are some of the information we got from the surveys. Most stores were pretty willing to work with us, and we feel like this information is vital because with this data, we can maybe talk to the health board, and they can help us, make some guidelines or restrictions depending on what problems we see are happening with stores and kids. the jail time for selling stuff to minors. And we feel like if a kid walks to a candy and he sees alcohol stuff, it stays in the back of his head, right? If an adult goes in to buy beer and he keeps seeing that same sticker, the same method applies, like it would be in the back of his head that that's something wrong. And it's just helpful keeping that reminder of what a tough penalty it is selling stuff to minors.
So, we had a detective from the police department, Squalicum Police Department, and then he told us a couple of things that were really interesting, like how increase, like how people started buying more alcohol when they started being sold in stores and like gas stations, I guess, and also how it increased people. Easier for people to come and jack stuff, like steal stuff from the stores because they were like right there to grab them out. And before there used to be only 3 stores, you had to have ID to go in, and they were always watching you to see if you didn't take anything. And yeah, and then the police have to go in like to stores more often now to check that there's not much stealing because I guess increase the stealing. So and also. Yeah, pretty much it. And then the new store that opened Bedlow, it was supposed to be family friendly, but we like last month in the newspaper there was like ads about selling alcohol and other like hard liquor and stuff.
The advertisements are really huge and really, like, this is actually a smaller one because there was full 2 pages and just how that's in newspaper, which people read every day, and which makes sense for advertisements, but it's something that you don't really want to have to see necessarily. It's being bought as alcohol and family-friendly store, grand opening. And so we want to influence a change in our community, and so something that we are working towards right now is to encourage retailers or stores that we went to not only have the responsibility to sell alcohol and just everyday stores to be more responsible for the youth and for underage drinking in that way. And ways they could do that is to limit the amount of advertisements, like the big neon signs, the rotating displays and huge inflatables, just kind of limit that. And also